that, maybe. I wanted to flip that over. Okay. I guess it's working. So, what is it? Well, I'm playing with stuff now. Because it's my first time going live, so. Let's see. I'm doing some different stuff. Okay, so I don't know. I guess y'all can see my screen and everything like that. So I wanted to read this document, and it has all of the people names. I'm going to read it, and it's with Cyrus Parsa, and the plaintiffs are Cyrus Parsa, the world's people, victims of persecution, rape, torture, concentration camps, sex, human and organ trafficking, and organ harvesting in China, Hong Kong, America, and around the world. Not limited to democracy activists, Falun Dafa practitioners, Christians, Tibetans, judges, lawyers, and journalists tortured and killed in China. And so the plaintiffs are Google, Barack Hussein Obama, Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, his son, Hillary Clinton, Eric Schmidt, Nancy Pelosi, John Brennan, James Comey, Andrew McCabe, James Clapper, Facebook, DeepMind Incorporated, Alphabet, the World Bank, Neuralink, Tesla, Larry Page, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Amazon, I mean, the list goes on, Bill Gates, CNN, Cable Network, Anderson Cooper, Don Lemon, Rachel Maddow, Time Magazine. And so when I started going through reading the actual things that they were implementing, it was really crazy. So I was like, let me come on here and tell the people. So that's what I'm doing. So I was trying to, let me make sure. I was trying to have my little so I could see, but I can't because I'm sharing my screen through Zoom. So these are all of the things, but I'm gonna go down because it like really breaks it down, everything. Like, it's crazy. So this is the case summary. It says threatening and endangering the lives of all the world's people with the misuse of artificial intelligence and biotechnology, negligent bioweapon tech transfer, negligent failure to stop Chinese IP and sensitive IA biotechnology theft, complicity to genocide and aiding in physical genocide within the slaves camp inside of China by transferring our quantum biotechnology, financial investments, trade surveillance systems, facial recognition, engaging in cultural genocide, humanity, and all of these other things. So like I said, I want to go down to like where it start breaking down each person, because it's 87 pages long, and I went through all of them and I was like, oh my gosh, what in the world? It was like really crazy. So you know, they have, let's see, I'm trying to see if I can get to the actual names of the ones I've seen. Okay, well, I'll start right here. Okay, I'll start right here. it says, this is the first one: endangering and threatening of all the world's citizens, humanity misusing of quantum computing, robotics, 5G, 6G machines, smartphones, smart homes, smart cities, low T, holograms, mixed reality, nanotechnology, cloning, gene editing, cybernetics, bioengineering, the creation of a digital AI brain linked to a Google search engine. These people are crazy. With the use of extraction of humanity's biometrics data, digital biometrics codes, including facial, voice, health, organ, neural network, and body recognition technology, thus controlling humanity's thoughts, actions, biology, biometrics, brain, neural pathways, the human body's neural networks, human beings through social engineering, and so forth. It goes on. So I'm just going to skip. The second one says negligence and complicity in persecution and genocide of millions in China, per the article. And then it has the people that's, the different codes and stuff like that. Then 3 says transferring and providing to China's government and its companies knowledge, data, capabilities, and technology to weaponize artificial intelligence, quantum computing, machines, robotics, 5G, biometrics, cybernetics, bioengineering, LOT, computer vision, and human tracking technology, and technology that can give China access to artificial general intelligence or artificial super intelligence that endangers the world and all of the humanity, including AI weaponry for assassination. People crazy. In violation of breach of arms control and disarmament. This is, legal codes. 4 is providing to China and Chinese companies AI health data and biometric technology used for surveillance, tracking, hunting, quarantine, capture, arrest, torture, concentration camps, organ harvesting, organ trafficking that contributed to the death of Chinese citizens, including felon DAFA practitioners, Uyghurs, democracy activists, Christians, Tibetans, judicial representative, professional journalists, minority groups, not limited to any gender, race, political affiliation, faith, persons residing in China, okay? And 5, providing the China government, their corporations with nefarious entities, facial recognition, voice recognition, body detection, skeleton detection, vital organ recognition, emotion detection, skin and health, biometric, and other AI technology that led to persecution, torture, organ harvesting, death, and cremation of human beings in China, not limited to the Uyghur, Falun Dafa, Christian, Tibetan, the democracy activists, judges, attorneys, and endangering the world with weaponizing China's AI capabilities that is to be laid on the BRI, One Belt, One Road, linking Asia, Middle East, Africa, and Europe, endangering the humanity. Same violation. Misrepresenting to the world and deceiving the U.S. on Google's activities in China and in their technology transfers that contributed to China's quantum AI advancements, okay? Surveillance, abuse, torture, concentration camps, and murder of its own citizens, and that's another violation. Providing health, biometric, financial, and social network data of Americans and the world's citizenry that is in the hands of the Chinese government, endangering the world and all its people on the 5G network, okay? Creating an interconnected platform between Facebook, Google, Alphabet, and all the entities under Neuralink and DeepMind that allows for a digital brain to connect to the internet. All digital and biodigital networks, human bodies, machines, robotics, LOTs, augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, holograms, and other technologies that can be used for surveillance, to track, to manipulate, control, social engineer, re-engineer, reprogram, brainwash, hunt, quarantine, threaten, arrest, commit cultural genocide, and kill human beings by machine. Biodigital AI, digital AI, and robotics connected to the 5G, 6G, and other networks, and corporate command centers. So that was really interesting when I read that about the like the manipulating of the mind and things like that. Number 9 is creating platform that is on the verge of developing artificial general intelligence and the subsequent super intelligence that will be beyond the control of the human beings working at Neuralink, Alphabet, DeepMind, Google, Facebook, or government. And this is a legal document. These are legal documents. This is nothing I made up. These are legal documents. Okay, so I'm going to keep on going down. And this one says, introducing, planning, promoting, and engaging in physical and cultural genocide to humanity by replacing their neural network operating systems with artificial intelligence and machines, merging humans with machines with interconnection of the internet. They don't look at too many movies. That's all their problem was. Internal tech experimentations of defendants and consumer products promoted, provided, and transferred by the defendants to the public directly and indirectly. They try to do us like them doggone movies. Reprogramming and social engineering humanity's thoughts and brain chemistry via AI algorithm in the internet, social media apps, smartphones, LOTs, computers, wearable devices, implanted technology, virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, hologram, and alternate reality, not informing and explaining to humanity that their brain chemistry is altered by a replicating software as they engage with the defendant's products and services, nor that their thoughts and actions can be manipulated and controlled by smartphones, apps, and LOT in connection with the network platforms, technologies, and initiatives Google, Alphabet, Facebook, Neuralink, DeepMind, and Tesla are providing and introducing to the public, in turn giving these tech giants complete control and influence over Americans and humanity. That's terrible. 13 says, weaponizing AI by utilizing humanity's biometric social media data and misusing the technology by controlling the human race and its thoughts through social engineering and biodigital social programming, by using people's biometric systems through Google and Facebook ecosystems, coding, algorithm, unfairness with the use of social media data, their emotions, weaponization of the internet, smartphones, LOTs, and computers, thus controlling human thoughts and humanity at a global scale against their free will and knowledge, not informing the public that their dependency on smartphones is due to frequencies and artificial intelligence software emitting from the AI systems and devices that is connecting to the neural networks of humans, creating a symbiotic process, making them a cyborg, dependent, reliant, controlled, and programmed by the products and services provided by Google, Facebook, Alphabet, DeepMind, Tesla, and Neuralink. In essence, putting the entire human race in a state of pet and owner relationship via their biometrics biology and digital cells, neural network operating systems, the owner being the artificial narrow intelligence, other AI forms provided by the defendants company, organizations, and personal initiatives with their companies and machine software operating inside the biometric system of human beings. Number 14 is negligence in algorithm fairness that allows hate speech, misinformation, and slander to cast doubt on Google search engines against people's efforts to notify and inform the world's people that millions have been subject to organ trafficking. Yes, this is true. Organ harvesting, concentration camps, torture, and abuse, and that the risk of artificial intelligence is multifaceted and enormous. And this is happening right now before our eyes. There's going to be so much more that we're going to see. This is only the beginning. Okay. 15 is writing code and creating algorithm that has been and is currently engaging in cultural genocide, including introduction of cybernetics, robotics, and creating an ecosystem that allows bestiality to exist and be forefront on Google search engine, affecting societies and youth's biometric system after viewing the videos, the articles via their smartphones and computers, influencing their thoughts through their biometric system, paving the next generation to degenerate and accept this type of behavior with the introduction and experimentation of bioengineering and cybernetics. Look at that, bestiality. These are things that we do not supposed to be involved in, okay? 16 says research and development conducted by Alphabet, Facebook, Google, DeepMind, Neuralink, and other ventures in Silicon Valley have created algorithms and coding that supports, promotes, and achieves brainwashing of humanity through social engineering and biodigital social programming that endangers the human race in its entirety via the interconnection of their platform, social media, and technology distributed in physical and digital format to society. 17 says writing code and having algorithms that influence liberals and conservatives to exponentially increase their hate for each other via their biometric system and emotional well attached to smartphones, LOTs, apps, digital media, Google, Facebook, and other interconnected platforms, causing harm to the nation and the world, and endangering humanity at all the geopolitical level, with the nation state leaders undergoing social engineering and digital social programming and control by their platforms to ignore human rights atrocities in China and around the world, stemming from the defendant algorithm misuse in AI technologies, implicating world leaders and their citizens to be charged under Article 2, 3, and 4 genocide conventions. Okay, this includes Canadian Prime Minister, the majority of European leaders, and the leadership at the United Nations. Okay, the media, press, their reporters, and others who have and are still censoring awareness for human rights violations in China or working against it. Writing code and algorithm that controls reporters, media, and the press thoughts and actions beyond the normal manipulation they receive from special interest groups, producers, friends who may manipulate them, other reporters, their cover content, thus weaponizing the media for Google's development against the media's free will and knowledge. Okay, 18 says negligence on Google and Facebook algorithm unfairness cause liberals and conservatives to conflict and fight each other beyond the reasonable norm, affecting their thoughts and emotions via their biometric systems being controlled and enhanced by the artificial narrow intelligence systems inside the smartphones and the apps, partially formed by bias and hateful content that created division and undue hate among Americans and the people of the world. 19 says division caused by misuse and negligence of algorithms in Facebook and Google hinder and delay in the U.S. administration's efforts to pressure China in time to save more people from concentration camps, death, and cremation, in addition to national security concerns that impact Americans and the world's citizenry. This is not limited to the Trump administration. Rather, it affected the Obama and the Bush administration as well. Google hurt America and China for 2 decades at a geopolitical level. Google is guilty of Articles 2, 3, and 4 genocide convention, in addition to complicity. Okay, 20 says masking posts and articles by the AI organization meant to bring awareness to human rights atrocities in China and Facebook platform. Masking content created by Cyrus Parcel meant to save people from danger pertaining to human rights violations interlinked with artificial intelligence. Banning the book AI, Trump, China, and Weaponization of Robotics with 5G for advertisement, and masking posts of people working on behalf of the AI organization. Masking posts of artificial intelligence dangerous to humanity book on Facebook platforms, and masking other posts from the AI organization written by Cyrus Parcel. These posts related to China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Iran, big tech, Google, 5G, robotics, drones, biometrics threats to and enslaved of humanity. Releasing the mask recently after coming under pressure and scrutiny. Hiring Chinese who committed espionage and attack American companies include the AI organization and Cyrus Parcel, as well as his associates and victims of persecution. Okay, 21 is writing code and sustaining algorithms that propagate an extreme amount of pornography, violent pornography, and insonation of rape and prostitution that denigrates females, young girls, altering humanity's thoughts and family-based concepts of traditional health-based ethics via their biometric systems, hence contributing to rape, sex, and human trafficking and broken families. This is very true. Sad. 22, developing code, algorithms, and ecosystems that reprogram a generation of people biometric structure and brain chemistry to be biodigitally controlled by Google and every other tech industry with similar platforms that operate on varying types of artificial intelligence, including artificial narrow intelligence. 23, developing code, algorithm, ecosystems that created a secondary digital brain inside the brains of AI scientists to be subservient, controlled, and programmed to create, sustain, promote, and grow Google, Alphabet, Facebook, and other tech giants platforms. Elon Musk has also confirmed that AI organization findings that humans can have a secondary digital brain formed via their neural networks. No, just like the Bible says, that's vanity and deceit, man's science. That is your own way of thinking. Elon Musk, who you think you are? You think he God? Okay, 24, developing code, algorithms, ecosystems that create a secondary digital brain inside the brains of all human beings that can prevent the person from recognizing that they are being controlled. That's why we can't have people that's woke up right now, because they are being controlled, and bypassing any biological resistance to AI control or human bodies' innate capability to resist the formation of a symbiotic and parasitical relationship with AI software and cybernetic hardware via their rational thinking structure in their brain. Okay, 25 says, not informing consumers that part of the defendant's goal for AGI, artificial general intelligence, and artificial super intelligence has religious goals that can be dangerous to all humanity, including attempts to retrieve or ask AGI about the inner workings of the simulation, what, when, how, and by whom the simulation was formed, and what is outside of it. Neuralink, Google, Alphabet, Facebook, and Tesla, DeepMind have not registered as a religious institution, yet they are engaging in religion under the umbrella of science, what I just said. In fact, they have turned their companies into religious institutions with final aim goals identical to most religions. The defendant and their companies are attempting to treat their technological developments as God. We need to put a little G-O-D, because ain't no big G-O-D. That's a little G. Taking all the humanities biometrics data and connecting it to their quantum robotic and machine-based AI technology, and upload their digital selves into other bodies, networks, or machines, mimicking the beliefs of a spirit or a soul. These people are wicked to the core. Who in their right mind would even think to do something like this? This is why I wanted to read, because when I read this, y'all, I was like, hold on, I got to tell the people. In fact, Elon Musk stated in an interview that he wants to develop AI to a point that it could give him the answers to the simulation. Elon Musk is agreeable to the risk that AI, that an AGI, artificial superintelligence, can go rogue, kill off humanity, or be hacked. Yet, as smart as he is, that he think he is, he doesn't understand that the computing technology the AGI and the ASI would not go beyond the level of atoms to observe more microscopic particles at its plane. Hence, any answers to his sought questions to simulation is limited. And the endeavor of an AGI and ASI is putting humankind at risk. There is an alternative way to achieve his answers that is 100% safe and does not involve giving the power to a machine or artificial intelligence. Well, his money has been halfway seized. I already seen that. I can find it for y'all when I'm done reading this. But they took half of his money. And Mark Zuckerberg, they took all of his money. Okay, they seized all their money. Defendants have created AI systems that can take in humanity's facial voice and other biometric information and decode whether they are resistant to AI, subject to its control, atheist, or have a faith. This technology can enable AI or any entity using AI to track, profile, hunt, and kill targets it deems resistant to its control or resistant to AI or to the tech company who controls the system. This can be done with drones, machines, robots, and poison delivery systems such as microbiologic terrorism. All charges from 130 have led to physical genocide spearheaded by the Chinese Communist government. All charges from 116 are breach of the violation of the Penal Code and so forth on. And then it says genocide in America and around the world, endangering all humanity into the state of cultural and physical genocide with the interconnection of artificial intelligence, 5G robotics, machines, drones, smart cities as it pertains to negligence and misuse by the main platforms of the companies of Facebook, Google, Alphabet, DeepMind, Neuralink, John Doe's, and their leadership. This does not exclude other players such as Fox News and other conservative networks who have been monitoring cyber's possible findings and have been contacted, been warned to the world's people are in danger. It also does not excuse conservative journalists who stole, plagiarized cyber's possible findings after being approached and prevented their editorials from running cyber's articles to warn the world's citizens. These people include other liberal media being given more chances, the Microsoft from guilt, and the very many Chinese companies who were trained by the Western companies. So, then it breaks down all of the different people. This is the part right here. Okay, so it says digital you. This is the this is how they're gonna make the robots. Digital you is a collaborative process between these companies is attempting to create a digital you with artificial intelligence. They have harnessed humanity's biometrics, are planning to run it in an AI machine to copy a person's consciousness, with the idea that their emotions, personalities, and neural networks can be digitally implanted into robots, cybernetics, and cyber systems, virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, alternate reality, human, animal, modified clones, and other bodies to obtain immortality. The collaborative process between these companies can create an artificial intelligence that can control humanity through a 5G network, mobilizing drones, machines, robotics, CRISPR, and I know what that CRISPR is. CRISPR is where they split in the, you can erase your DNA. You can look that up if you want to find out more about that. And other technology is not limited to the digital networks. Okay, Alphabet, it says, is a parent company of YouTube, Google, and DeepMind. They are a registered Delaware company and all this stuff. It says the AI parcel and victims of persecution, torture, rape, human trafficking, sex trafficking, organ harvesting, internment camps, and concentration camps as stated in the claim. This includes its board members to varying degrees. Google, same thing, they in the same place. And it says Google, due to negligence, has offered humanity's privacy to be leaked to nefarious companies, entities, and governments such as China, who engages in concentration camps, rape, torture, sex, human and organ trafficking, resulting in its murder or death by persecution. Google has created a platform that harnesses the world's data, which is going into artificial intelligence, machines, robotics, the coming 5G network, drone satellites, private network, quantum computing that can attach to a digital brain and simultaneously control humanity through influence, manipulation, and outright physical force by mobilizing machines, robotics, and newly formed AI laws. Google superconscious AI brain. Google has data on almost all people, things, and subjects on the planet and about everything ever published online. The AI system and AI robots can access everything connected to the network and make imperceptible moves around the world simultaneously. It would be so fast on the 5G network that humanity would be caught off guard. It could be a program malfunction, a purposeful terrorist attack by an entity, or an AI system going rogue based on self-learning algorithms. The worst possible scenario is that the digital supercomputer, humanoid robot, or a person that has been merged with cybernetics achieves a certain automated consciousness that will be a threat to humanity. Google has been in China helping them advance their AI program. In return, China's government is advancing their weaponization program. DeepMind AI, DeepMind, same place in Delaware and California. And it says they're creating a quantum computing design or are able to harness Google's data, humanity's biometrics, and mobilize robotics, machines, drones, and smart cities in nefarious ways, unbeknownst to the Justice Department, government, or the common citizen due to biometric digital social program derived from social engineering and the interconnection of machines, robotics, 5G, LOT, smartphones with Google DeepMind's product service that can also merge AI machines with human beings. It says it's been aided with the Chinese government, surveillance, concentration camps, same thing, genocide. Okay. So now, it says what? Smart homes, automated cars, and infrastructure, a digital mind, and an artificial intelligence with the biometrics of Americans of all the world's citizenry. According to Elon Musk, DeepMind operates as a semi-independent subsidiary of Google's. DeepMind is accelerating its creation of a digital super intelligence. At a digital level, they are close to artificial general intelligence. DeepMind from Google is attempting to create an AI that is more clever than any person on the planet. And at the same time, it can be more clever than all of humanity combined. The digital AI can hack and control Google, Baidu, Chinese version of Google, and all network at once, and or be used by a company or terrorists to do the same thing. Elon Musk says a digital super intelligence could see people as ants. So why would you make this? Stupid. I strongly agree. And after the reader takes in the book Artificial Intelligence, Dangers to Humanity, and considers the interconnection of the company's geopolitics, situation, history, and humane rights, and how AI moves, one can understand the severity of this case and the dangers humanity faces. This case has an additional element to safeguard humanity. Now he's trying to change his tune. No, dog. You going down too. All y'all is going down. Talking about you agree. You should have researched that before you did all that. Larry Page, Sergey Brin, Sundar, somebody, founders, board members, physical persecution, genocide of Chinese citizens, cultural genocide of humanity. They have residence in California, work in California and 50 states. They are in breach of penal codes 1 through 26 and other codes listed with the complaint. Okay, we got Facebook. Let's get to it. So Facebook is masking the AI organization, post books, artificial intelligence, dangers of humanity, AI Trump channel, weaponization of robotics with 5G. Facebook was complicit in crimes against humanity with regards to channel by masking the AI organization and Cyrus Pastor's articles, posts, and books that were posted by people working on the behalf of the AI organization Cyrus, A. Pastor, and his associates. Facebook caused financial harm to Cyrus Pastor and organizations by rejecting promotions for the book AI Trump China and Weaponization of Robots with 5G. The human rights book meant to warn humanity about the dangers to AI, robotics, 5G, China, and big tech companies' nefarious activities by rejecting the book and masking the book Artificial Intelligence, Dangers to Humanity. Facebook is guilty of complicity in China and censorship. Okay, Neuralink and Elon Musk. It says Neuralink is involved in the risky research and development, including robotics, cybernetics, and R&D to map and decode the entire human brain and neural network in order to mix machines and AI with human beings that can create humans with superhuman powers who would be dependent on machines or AI technology to sync with the human brain, creating a symbiotic interface that connects with the internet and its data. Neuralink technology can create the components needed for other entities, corporations, countries, and people to create fully capable robotics and humanoid robots with human desires and thinking capabilities, let alone a full range of human mobility. They was planning to get rid of humans. That's what it seemed like to me. That's why they was making all this stuff. Won't be enough humans? Why was gonna be a short of humans? Crazy. Elon Musk is the founder of Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and has a stake in Google DeepMind AI. Neuralink is based out of California. The founder of Neuralink, Elon Musk, stated for humans to survive, they have to merge with AI and machines. No use a doggone lie, and you're going to the pits of hell where you belong. Neuralink wants to put implants inside human beings' brains in order for people to connect with the internet and mix with machines, robots, and other cybernetic pods. Elon Musk also stated human beings are already cyborgs by virtue of them having smartphones, a two-digit cyborg. Elon Musk is attempting to make humans into cyborgs in order to tap into the areas in the brain that usually cannot be accessed by the public. By merging AI machines in the human brain and body, Elon Musk hopes to make himself and other human intelligent with superhuman powers. He hopes to tap into the human brain total capacity, giving him powers not only to tap into the internet, but powers to control machines, drones, robotics, virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, and any digital infrastructure on the 5G network or any network that can form of the digital world. Oh, so that's what 5G was put up for. Ain't that something? At some point, he or someone like him may be able to access micro dimensions and manipulate atoms by merging himself with the machine and AI, albeit the AI merger would not allow him to go beyond the atomic planes per the intrinsic qualities that exist in machines, cannot go beyond certain particles in the quantum research and development. That being said, if Elon merged with a machine at that point, he would no longer be Elon, but be replaced by AI replicating software. What in the world? These people sick as a dog. He hopes to tap into the powers of the human brain and neural network by introducing foreign intelligence for a symbiotic relationship and to have humanity be merged with the AI host as well. If this happens to Elon or any person working on this, they will endanger the entire human race because humans innately have jealousy, greed, lust, need for fame, ignorance, profit, and the many vices that have created conflicts and wars throughout humanity. His experiments are a danger to the public and himself. Elon Musk doesn't know how to tap into certain areas of the brain and open up neural networks without using machines and AI. Hence, he is accepting a symbiotic or parasitical relationship. Elon Musk admitted himself that it would be symbiosis or symbiotic relationship once humans merge with machines. Wow. The most dangerous part of mixing humans with AI and machines is that the AI can replicate itself within the neural network of the human beings. This is replacing and killing the person bit by bit and taking control of the person's pineal gland. Wow. The person will look the same, but their digital self, soul, spirit, consciousness, or innate neural network will be separated, killed, or extracted from the body. Elon Musk has passed onto China knowledge that has aided their AI weapons program. Some of these technologies that have been passed on to China have been used by Chinese companies and the Chinese government to experiment on Chinese citizens who have been enslaved in concentration camps. Wow, man. Woo, Lord have mercy. All right, Tesla. By transferring technology to China and having a gigafactory in China, Tesla has transferred technology to the Chinese government and its corporations, including biometric technology that can scan, recognize human bodies, faces, yeah, I seen all that, that's crazy, and other attributes that can identify human beings that are used by the regime of China and its corporations to hunt its citizens. AI corporations by Chinese law are subject to the Chinese Communist regime's control. The Chinese regime, with their security apparatus, police, military, rogue government gangs, have used Tesla's human detection technology and biometric technologies to track, hunt, quarantine, arrest, torture, and kill many descendants. I guess that's what that is. Tesla is negligent and did not listen to U.S. government warnings of not doing business with China. Moreover, Tesla has a responsibility to not do business with countries who engage in human rights atrocities, including internment camps, concentration and camps, and organ trafficking. Decision by Newswire. Okay. It's headquartered in New York. It discriminated, embedded, and caused death of individuals in Chinese concentration camps by canceling the AI organization book PR released Artificial Intelligence Dangerous to Humanity articles about Hulu channel and 5G on the claim that the content was slanderous to China and Hulu PR. News wires a violation of 2, 3, and 4, Genocide Convention, Nuremberg, U.S. Code, and genocide. And aims to bring awareness to the concentration camps in China, how the tech used in China, and who was threat to enslave Europe, Africa, Middle East, and the world on the One Belt, One Road, as well as the dangers Americans and humanity at large face with the emerging technologies. Okay, and complicit with the crimes against humanity. They also violated the human rights of parcel victims in the persecution with genocide by forcing 2 more press releases to terminate the press PR release for the articles attempting to warn Hong Kong citizens, Chinese, Europe, Americans, and the world about the persecution, concentration camps, and threat of enslavement of humanity by China using big tech 5G, Huawei, I don't know what that is, and I've heard of it, I just can't say it, and interconnection as a whole. PR Newswire prevented U.S. senators, governors, Congress, and the media at large from knowing about the books, articles, reports, including Artificial Intelligence Dangerous to Humanity, that were later plagiarized by other think tanks and outlets. Yet the content did not make mainstream news via the AI organization. PR Newswire caused financial harm and undue stress to Parcel and the AI organization for its combative censorship of the AI organization and Cyrus Apostle during their attempts to prepare and publish press releases with different PR companies who were forced by PR Newswire to adversely react and harm the plaintiffs. The World Bank, the company's bank loan China, loan China government $2 billion annually in violation of complicity Article 3 Genocide Convention. Amazon was complicit to Chinese slave camps, transfer AI technology to China, which was used to monitor, arrest, and kill Chinese people while importing made China goods from slave labor and allow China to extract the world's biometrics through their products and services due to negligence. Amazon did not inform the public that their products and services extracting the people's biometrics to be used by artificial intelligence quantum systems, and that people's thoughts, emotions, nervous systems, and biology is being influenced and re-engineered and reprogrammed by AI systems that connect apps and Amazon's devices like Alexa with human beings by way of proximity sensors and other patented products, thus controlling them and endangering their free will and lives in numerous interconnected ways on the 5G system. Wow. Jeff Bezos was complicit to Chinese slaves camps transferred in AI, monitoring arrests while importing slaves, or it's the same thing because I guess he is the person that owns Amazon, so they did the same thing. Microsoft was complicit with the same thing, but then it says they used monitors to arrest, kill Chinese people with drones, technologies while importing Chinese goods from slave labor, biometrics through the products and services due to negligence. Microsoft did not inform the public. Of course, they did not. And quantum systems of the people's thoughts, emotions, nervous system, biology, being influenced, re-engineering. And then it says something about computers on devices with human beings by way of proximity sensors, touch, interaction, and other patented products, thus controlling human beings and endangering their free will and lives on 5G systems in numerous interconnected ways that they are very sophisticated, as explained in case. Okay. Bill Gates is complicit to Chinese slave camps, transferred AI technology to China, which was used to monitor arrests with the drones. Pretty much the same thing. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Wise Institute is created robo bees and was complicit to Chinese slave camps, transferred in the collaboration with Chinese who extracted the Wise Institute technology, which was used to monitor, arrest, and kill the Chinese people. And there was negligence again with the violation of penal codes and endangering the public. Barack Hussein Obama, under his leadership, was negligent incompetent, and treasonous by allowing China, its corporation, people, and entities to steal AI, biotechnology, drones, semiconductor chips, blueprints to F-35, battleships, and space technology. Obama trader allowed our business, institutions, schools, and citizens to invest in China and transfer citizens' AI technologies as presented in this claim to China that is endangering all the world's citizens. Obama allowed and promoted Google and Eric Schmidt to help China build surveillance systems that hunted and killed Chinese citizens and created conflicts in the Middle East and Africa. Barack Hussein Obama, which is a Muslim, but that's a whole nother story that'll come out, set up and part of the Muslim Brotherhood, set up President Trump and put mechanism in motions to hunt President Trump with judicial and intelligence branches involved throughout the world, which reduced the ability of the Trump administration to counter China's threat to the world to its fullest extent. Obama is guilty of crimes against humanity by allowing Google and other big tech companies to build China's artificial biotech infrastructure on the 5G network. Obama approved and was led in AI regulation on big tech companies who censor Americans and put mechanisms for these companies to dominate the world people on the 5G network. Obama weakened the FBI, CIA, NSA, and the country's military and rebuilt China by allowing the greatest amount of IP theft known in human history that included quantum technology, cybernetics, bioengineering, and micro drones meant for assassination. Obama, as a half white, half black person with platform of change, yes we can, his half ancestry related to African people who were enslaved had the necessary knowledge and required human decency to call out China on their numerous slave camps, slave labor, rape, torture, and organ trafficking. He chose to permit Americans to conduct business with China en masse, including members of his presidential staff. Obama, through negligence, allowed Chinese operatives to steal AI, biotech, and numerous other technologies to weaponize China's military and private bio labs that have endangered the world's people and led to many deaths through the virus. AI-based facial and other biometrics tools transferred by Alphabet, Google, and other American tech companies that contributed to mass surveillance, slavery, abuse, torture, and killing. Barack Hussein Obama is guilty as a human being, if he is a human being. That's another story for another time, because stuff is crazy out here. And more so, guilty during his torture and during his tenure as president of the United States, where he was negligent, complicit, and treasonous in allowing military secrets to be extracted by China, while willfully depleting the U.S. military capabilities. Obama allowed Joe Biden and Hunter Biden, they sick bastard Joe Biden, to take $1.5 billion from China while being informed that China is committing mass atrocities and organ harvesting of Christians, Falun, Dafa, Tibetans, Uyghurs, and other minority groups in China. Obama is guilty of all penal codes in this complaint, including treason, Article 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and Genocide Convention. Off with his head. That's what I say. Just like I say with Hillary Clinton. Off with her head. Their heads need to be cut off. They ain't even half of what they done did. Joe Biden took $1.5 billion from the China under the Obama administration watch, while Biden were informed that China was housing Christians, Falun Dafa practitioners, Tibetans, Uyghurs, and other minority groups in camps, and even killing them for their organs. Joe Biden and his son Hunter are guilty of crimes against humanity, along with the penal codes of this complaint. Hunter Biden, he took $1.5 billion from China under the, and let's not vote for Joe Biden. Hopefully he'll be in jail. I hope y'all heard this for everybody that's listening. Joe Biden, they are not who they say they are, none of these people. Under the Obama administration watch, while Obama and Biden were informed that China was housing Christian, Falun Dafa practitioners, Tibetans, Uyghurs, and other minority groups in camps, and even killing them for their organs. Joe Biden and his son Hunter Biden are guilty of um, crimes against humanity. Hillary Clinton, old pedophile wench. We won't even get into that because this ain't even this ain't even talking about the real thing with the human trafficking of her pedophile and eating kids and all of that, killing kids. The lady is wicked and sick. All of them is, but this is about the AI stuff. So the Hillary Clinton, under her leadership, was negligent, incompetent, and treasonous by allowing China, its corporation, people with instances to steal AI, biotechnology, drones, semiconductors. Seem like pretty much the same thing. Obama and her, they kind of like the same person. They did the same thing. And so what else it says? Clinton is guilty of crimes against humanity. Weakened the CIA, pretty much the same exact thing. Eric Schmidt transferred AI, biotech, quantum technology to China, trained and helped China build their surveillance system, assisted China to weaponize artificial intelligence, bioengineering, cybernetics, 5G, facial recognition, voice recognition, CRISPR technologies, cloning, and animal-human hybrid experiments, including bio weapons. Eric Schmidt is guilty of treason to the United States and the world's people, and is guilty as charged for assisting the enslavement and death of millions of people in China under his leadership. He and Google were negligent, incompetent, and treasonous by allowing China into corporations, people, and entities to steal AI technology, drones, semiconductors, chips, blueprints to F-35 battleships, and space technology. Eric Schmidt allowed our businesses, institutions, schools, citizens to invest in China and transfer sensitive AI technologies as presented in his claim to China endanger the world's citizens. Nancy Pelosi. And all these people, they are, most of them are part of the Pizzagate, which that is a real thing. The whole pedophile ring, it's going to come out. But this is about the AI technology. Nancy Pelosi, under her leadership, was negligent, incompetent, and treasonous by allowing China, its corporation, people, and entities to steal AI technology, drones, pretty much the same thing. Look like they got the same thing. So they all in bed together. Cybernetics, bioengineering, micro drones. Chuck Schumer, under his leadership, he was negligent of the incompetent and treasonous by allowing China doing the same exact thing. But then it says Trump whooped the judicial and intelligence branches involved throughout the world, which reduced the ability of Trump administration to counter China's threats to the world to its fullest extent. Adam Schiff is guilty of crimes against humanity by allowing Google and other big companies to build artificial biotech instructional on 5G network. And he led in AI regulations and all of that type of stuff. Same thing. Jared Nadler, under his leadership, he did the same thing. Pretty much these are just saying the same exact thing now. And I don't know who some of these people are. John Brennan, he did the same exact thing. James Comey, we know who he is. He did the same exact thing as well. James Clapper, he did the same thing. Andrew McCabe, he did the same thing. All these people, I guess they work under the Obama thing. Oh, George Soros, one of the wickedest person in the world. George Soros. Soros found Fund Management and Open Society Foundation, helped fund companies and movement to attack the U.S. government, nation states, and the U.S. president, making the Trump administration efforts to save people in China and prevent dangers from China very difficult. Soros used offshore accounts for internal U.S. political campaigns. He committed treason and has endangered the world by helping build a globalized system with biotech companies for forefront and in control. Rockefeller Foundation invested in China and nefarious biotechnology projects that contributed to surveillance, torture, rape, murder, and Chinese citizens. Rockefeller Foundation undermined FBI, CIA, NSA, and Pentagon by investing in bioengineering AI-based projects in the U.S. and European universities that led back to China. Rockefeller Foundation is guilty of treason and complicity to to genocide and slave camps in China. I would see why Rothschild is scared. He said Trump, he's trying to destroy the whole New World Order. Good for him. That's a blessing. Okay, Qualcomm invested in Chinese students and visiting scholars in the various biotechnology projects that contributed to surveillance, torture, rape, murder of Chinese citizens. Rockefeller Foundation undermined, or they connected. Qualcomm allowed through the negligence of the technology by transferring China. There we got Harvard on there. Lord have mercy. Harvard. Harvard is a registered Delaware entity. Harvard was complicit to Chinese slave camps, allowed communist parties officials who are guilty of crimes against humanity to send their kids to their schools, which led to IP theft and many business ventures in China that contributed to concentration camps. Harvard allowed China to steal insect or mosquito drone technologies that can be used as surveillance or as drones to kill the world's citizens by China's army and government or tech companies on the 5G systems through poison. Delivery systems, Harvard, is guilty of all penal codes stated in this complaint. It's a lot y'all been reading. Draper was complicit to Chinese slave allowed with the Communist Party, and they did the same thing. Massachusetts Institute of Technology, they did the same thing. Wait a minute, did they surveillance of robot machines and robots and drones together? Yep, they did the same thing. Festo is a re-engineered and wild and bionic bats, octopus, and numerous other animals that can endanger humans and the wild on the 5G system of poison delivery components and numerous other risks outlined in the book Artificial Intelligence Dangers to Humanity. Festo is complicit to Chinese slave camps, allowed communist parties and some other things, pretty much the same thing, but that's crazy. What in the world? Boston Dynamics has made humanoid dog and other robots that can be used to target human beings in numerous ways. They did not inform people that the robots can connect to people's nervous system on the 5G system, altering human beings' emotions and brain chemistry through proximity and other sensors that are patented. These products and services can track, hunt, and kill people in multiple ways. Their coding and algorithms were built via bias and are not in line with the Constitution of the United States of America. Cable News Network was complicit to Chinese slave camps and did not report Sarah's parcel and warning people the dangers of China, big tech interconnections to mobilize quantum AI on 5G, creating nefarious biotechnology, drones, machines, nanobots, bioweapons. CNN was complicit and aided in supporting big tech companies and the Chinese regime by constantly attacking the U.S. and its administration, weakening its resolve to counter China and the threats that are emerging in time. China is also guilty of treason against the nation and the world's people. Hallelujah. Anderson Cooper. And they say he was a CIA agent. If y'all didn't know that, now y'all know that bit of information. Go and look it up for yourself. Anderson Cooper was complicit to Chinese slave camps and did not report on Cyrus parcels, the AI organization request, and warned the people of the danger of the 5G and the biotechnology, drones, and all those things. And also have to tell y'all that his mom was Gloria Vanderbilt, but he was a victim of pedophile and pretty much sexually abused as a child. You can look at the Comet Pizza and see his, like as a child, his picture of him. He was tortured at his mom's house. Oh, it's a lot. It's just so much. But so I kind of feel sad for him because he was tortured and he had no choice because he was born into wickedness. And so, you know, it just kind of probably like messed his head up, I guess. Don Lemon was complicit with the Chinese slave camps and did not report on Cyrus Apostle. Same thing. And I'm glad for him because he is a big sellout and you deserve what you're going to get. NBC Universal MSNBC, the same thing. Rachel Maddow, good for her, looking like a boy. She got the same thing coming for her. Time Magazine, same thing. New York Times, same thing. Washington Post, same thing. University of Vermont, this is something new. Okay. University of Vermont, Joshua Bungard and Sam Kriegman are endangering the world by creating a new alien life form on the planet by mixing stem cells of a frog and a robotic to create dangerous and nefarious technology that can mutate into viruses or other organisms into the wild or in the wild, killing off habitat and the entire human race on the 5G network and beyond. They are complicit to Article 3 of Genocide, Concentration for Prevention, and all penal codes in the complaint that reference creating technology that is based on quantum AI and its misuse and world endangerment. Okay, Huey, whatever it is, endanger the world through debt traps, espionage, and weaponizing its AI drones, machines, robots meant for the BRI, One Belt, One Road, linking Africa, Europe, China, and the Middle East. They extracted and stole almost every person biometric in the planet with the help of Western tech companies, Diddy, choosing Alibaba, Space Plus Plus, Carbon X, and the Chinese Communist Party regime. So now let's see what this Diddy Chuching is. Extracted biometrics and data from Uber and all of its passengers with the help of McVie Face and Alibaba through its 1 billion customers, 1 billion plus customer based in China and based in Japan, Mexico, Africa, Chile, and multiple other places. They are transferring data to the Chinese regime for quantum AI technologies. By Tidance is building AI system in collaboration or espionage with Microsoft, IBM, Facebook to advance its smart city and artificial super intelligence system on the 5G network. They have committed espionage and have helped build China's surveillance system along with Huey and McVie Face. Hanson Robotics is attempting to create artificial general intelligence and super intelligence conscious robot that would endanger all human beings on the 5G network. There we go again. They are in violation of complicity clause by dealing with China and have through negligence transferred or had technology stolen by the Chinese government. The Chinese Communist Party has killed over 100 million people and now has endangered the world's people with coronavirus with the help of investment and technology transfer from the West. They are guilty of crimes against the human race. Woo, Lord, have mercy, y'all. Okay, in the plaintiff, it says the AI organization specializes in research, design, development, risk assessment, vulnerability, consultation of humanoid robots, microbiologics, robotic terrorism, and some other stuff, smart home, virtual reality, and some other stuff. And that's them. And then Cyrus Parcel is the founder of the CIA of the AI organization. And it said all created to assist in making our society safer and better. Cyrus has a bachelor's in international security and conflict resolution and a master's degree in Homeland Security. He is an expert in China-Iran affairs and has consulted on human organ trafficking, anti-terrorism, vulnerability, risk, asset management, and emerging threats to governments, agencies, people, and organizations. He lived in the mountains of China with fighting monks as a youth. 20 years of hidden research and development with a network of thousands of Chinese and Westerners allowed for great insight into the threats we face from China, Iran, and the Western corporate interconnectivity. Cyrus' discoveries have led him to coin the new concepts of the AI Global Biodigital Network and the Human Biodigital Network, Biodigital Social Programming, Biodigital Hybrid Sexual Assault, and Microbiologic Terrorism to explain how the dangers we face. and all the trouble we find ourselves in are rooted in these almost imperceptible elements that are now connecting with AI, society, smartphones, LOT, and robotics through one platform. Within this platform, Cyrus found in extension codes. He is the author of Artificial Intelligence, Dangers to Humanity, and AI, Trump and China, and the weaponization of robotics with 5G. And then got some other stuff, and then got some other stuff, and oh Lord, have mercy, y'all. That is just a lot. It was crazy. Let me see what else we see. I'm trying to see if I can. So this was like 87 pages long. What is this? Okay, let's go to Article 1. The contracting parties confirm that genocide, whether committed in time of peace or in time of war, is a crime under international law, which led undertake to prevent and to punish. In the present convention, genocide means any following acts committed with intent to destroy in whole or in part a national, ethnical, rational, or religious groups as such. Killing members of a group, causing serious bodily or mental harm to a member of a group, deliberately inflicting of a group condition life calculating to bring about physical destruction, imposing measures intended to prevent births within the group, forcibly transferring children of a group to another group. Article 3, genocide, conspiracy to commit genocide, direct and public incitement to commit genocide, attempt to commit genocide, complicity in genocide. Article 4, persons committed genocide or any other acts enumerated in Article 3 shall be punished, whether they are constitutionally responsible rulers, public officials, or private individuals. With regards to the Genocide Convention, specifically the complicity clause, the complicity clause covers any human being who complicit in genocide by discounting it, avoiding it, dismissing it, or not giving standard in their platform to be heard. For example, lawyer, media, doctors, government, personal judges, police, educators, corporations, and any entity person who is complicit can face and be charged by a tribunal, organization, or governmental body. Human organ trafficking and concentration camps in China. After the passing of the multiple laws related to what the state can do with the executed prisoners and their bodies, both criminal and enemies of the socialist state were executed for a multitude of reasons, the Chinese Communist Party declared unlawful. Usually they fell under the freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and advocating the democracy or freedom of speech. The first target group for government-led organ trafficking were Tibetans, urban Christians, then Falun Dafa practitioners, and democracy advocates. Numerous witnesses from around the globe who escaped China gave account for blood testing, cornea, and other biometric measurements of their bodies via video, photo scanning apparatus. This was done prior to be taken by the Chinese socialist regime as hostage for labor throughout China inside of their vast labor camp network. Investigators and researchers from the International Coalition to End Organ Transplant Abuse in China have concluded that 60,000 to 100,000 transplants a year are unaccounted for since the year 2000, with the updated 2016 report grossly underestimating the previous reports in 2006 of 41,500. Unexplained organ transplants. Timeline below with links of the over a decade of investigation. And this is just saying about the organ harvesting timeline. The Chinese Communist regime, 100 million people believed to have died in China alone. 1980, 1990, 1999. That's when they started. It says 100 million people with other spiritual methods. They started killing them people. 2005. 2006, Canadian Secretary of State, and says they stated 41,500 organ transplants from the year 2005 and to 2007. This is just weird and crazy. I just can't even coherent picture that caused concern did not match and come nearly close to the increase of the organ donation. 2008. Full explanation of increased organ transplants, 2009, 11, 14, 16, and then we just keep on going. President Trump and his administration meet the numerous human rights abuse victims, and President Pence privately with their 4 groups. President Trump and Vice President initiate human rights initiatives and persecuted people around the world starting 2019. All this stuff happened and it's just coming to a head. All these many years of all these people dying. It's sad, man. 2019, companies are put on blacklist by the U.S. government for their roles in assisting in capture of human beings. The following article slipped through the Epoch Times Chinese edition, became viral with tens of millions of views around the world from numerous outlets. We disclosed what was happening behind the scenes in Hong Kong and the AI and its relationship to facial recognition, capture, rape, and even suicide of the Hong Kong students. The following series of articles that are relevant to the actual events in the book. Okay, and then this is some more stuff about the concentration camps and all that stuff, and more stuff about Elon Musk. And if y'all go to like Court Listener, that's where I got it from. I actually got it off somebody else's thing, and then I was able to get the whole doc and everything like that. But you can just put somebody's name in and find this. Like if you just put in I guess the parcel person name, you can get all of this. Any person, attorney, entity attempting to dismiss this case can and will face yeah, no, we already heard that. Jurisdiction. I'm just trying to see what else is on here because like I said, it was so long. But I know I did see where they seized their money. It said defendants must pay financial and personal damages. Google, Alphabet, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, all these people, they gotta pay, and it says all defendants combined must pay a total of $4 trillion US dollars. Good gosh. Each defendant liability is detained below. No amount of money can replace the human lives lost, yet they must pay and beyond the financial punitive damages required. Each defendant must assist persecuted victims and immediately begin exploratory missions to investigate Chinese concentration camps, tortured and murdered victims. Okay, so they got to pay, plus they got to do some other stuff. It says financial demands, funds to be distributed to the AI organization and Cyrus Parcel to victims of persecution, genocide, create a world body to monitor big tech and all this other stuff. The following entities must forfeit all their assets, not a little bit, all their assets, and spend the rest of their lives serving others. Okay, so it says Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, Eric Schmidt, Bill Gates, he got to give all his money, and he didn't even go to school, ain't even finished school, and trying to be somebody's doctor and stuff. He wasn't smart enough to get in school, apparently. Chuck Schumer, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, Microsoft, Washington Post, Time Magazine, all these people have to give, they have to give their money. You have to give all their money. Facebook, it says financial obligation, $506 billion, or at least 99% of its net worth. What? How you gonna say 99%? So I guess you would still have something though if you got 99% of its net worth and then you got $506 billion. If you keep 1% of $506 billion, you still got more money than half the people, I think. Okay. World Apology, 30 years of public service to assist victims of persecution, disclosed that its interface algorithms and coding is programming people's lives, thoughts, emotions, biometric systems, and that Americans and world biometric systems, including facial recognition and private information of people's families, has been extracted by the Chinese government. So pretty much got to say what I've just told y'all. I got to tell the whole world that. Mark Zuckerberg got to take all his money. Also, for the corporation, they're going to leave them with 1%. But Mark Zuckerberg, he's broke. It says they take all his $2 billion, complete network, and he have to do a public apology. And then it said help sue China and Chinese companies. So I guess they're gonna help take China down. I guess that's the punishment, but it's more than that because these people are part of human trafficking when it comes to like sick stuff. So I don't think Mark Zuckerberg is gonna be around to do that. I think that they may have to get rid of him. I'm just saying the stuff that he was into. Elon Musk, it says half of net worth. So they let him keep $11.8 billion, but he have to help, he have to help do stuff, and it says he will be happy to help with it may be possible to withdraw financial damage from Elon Musk's up conversation, including all requests for financial damage if he can provide a better plan for AI development and ensure he or any of his companies were never informed of the knowledge. Getting off too easy for me, but I guess. Request to meet with Elon Musk remove his Tesla factory from China and or help sue China government and some other stuff. And these people says Larry Page complete forfeiture of all assets and networks. So that's $60 billion they seizing. And it says he has a lifetime of service to assist victims of persecution, rape, torture, internment in concentration camps, and all this other stuff. Apology for 2 decades of manipulating and all this other stuff. This person, Brent, he got to give his $60 billion back. They seizing his money. So they taking that. He broke now. And I don't know if these people like gonna be locked up. Like, I don't understand it. Since they're gonna be helping with, I don't know like how that's gonna work. Are they gonna be like on house arrest, or are they gonna be like in a facility doing this? I don't know. But it's saying like they're gonna help do all this stuff. So Sundar Pichai, he says he has to relinquish 921 million of his net worth, 20 years of service, to help with the concentration camps and all that stuff to try to bring down, I guess, China. Google relinquished all network, not less than 550 billion, less operating newly formed search engines with algorithm fairness and correction of codes, algorithm dangers stated in this complaint. Confess and remove all coding algorithms that can and do manipulate, influence, and biodigitally reprogram people's thoughts and all of this type of stuff. So we gotta do the same thing. Alphabet, they taking 99% of its net worth, no less than $950 billion market cap. God dang. Woo. CNN says relinquish all network and assets, and they have to do a company apology, and it says immediate nationwide exploratory access to defending with China's consent to inspect concentration camps throughout China, prisons, detentions, and all that other stuff. CNN, there's the same people, and they're doing the same thing. Anderson Cooper relinquished all network and assets. He ain't got no more money, and he got to do the same thing. Don Lennon, he broke now. He got to do the same thing. MSNBC got to do the same thing. Rachel Maddow, her boy looking tail, she got to do the same thing. And all of them got to do the same thing. Washington Post, they got all their network and assets. New York Times, all their network, all their money. They got to do the same thing. All these people got to relinquish all of their money. Okay, so let's see. Let's keep on going down. All of them. George Soros, he had to relinquish all his network and his assets. I guess them offshore bank accounts, you better seize all that. It says University of Vermont seize and desist any research of any entity that may directly or indirectly connect with China. They getting off kind of easy, but I guess. Joshua Bunga, he got to relinquish all of his assets. Rockefeller, y'all broke now. Ain't no more Rockefeller. All the assets, all the money from the foundation. It should be all of them though, but the foundation, they got to give their money back. What else? Jeff Bezos, he got to give his money, and Amazon, all of their money and everything. Microsoft, they got to relinquish all their money. Boston Dynamics, $3 million request for risk assessment bureau organization by the AI organization. Hanson Robotics, all their money. Diddy, all their money. Alibaba, all their money. And they got to all do the same thing. Immediate nationwide exploratory assets and consent to inspect concentration camps. ICOB and all their money. Festo, all these people. Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton has to relinquish all her network and her assets. But this is not the last we're gonna hear about Hillary Clinton. I'm just letting y'all know. This is she's gonna be. I want to say they should cut her head off. I really think that's what they should do. The lady's sicker than sick, but it's gonna all come out. And Barack Hussein Obama. These people were at the Epstein pedophile ring. They was at Comet Pizza with the pedophile ring. These people are wicked to the core. Wicked. But Barack got to give all his money. James Comey, all these people, they got to give all their money, all their money. And World Bank say relinquish all network and assets, including assets linked with offshore accounts. Okay, why they ain't say that with George Soros? I don't like that. Bill Gates relinquish all network and assets. Bill Gates, we ain't gonna have to worry about you because you got another warrant out for your arrest for genocide and a whole lot of other stuff. So you got a lot of things going on for other countries. So we ain't have to worry about you. Trying to vaccinate nobody else. Jerry Nadler, all his money. Chuck Schumer, and and the list goes on. And it says fraud and related activity in connection with computers, Google, to extract human and did so without telling the public. These are like, the codes and stuff like that. Like I said, this is a legal document. This is nothing that I made up. This is a legal document. And what is all this? Just more legal stuff. And what do you say? Convey false information to the. These are more. This is more stuff that they done did. Oh my goodness. Furthermore, convey false information in their Google Internet search engines, algorithms, and decoding in a way that allow humanity's thoughts and action to be misled. Lord have mercy. More stuff. It just like it never ends. What page I'm on? I don't even know. It's like it's just going, it won't stop. Oh, I'm on page 70. Oh, okay. It's just more and more, but like this is the gist of it. This is it for this particular one. More legal stuff. What is this? More codes and telling you what the codes and stuff is. And I want to say that's gonna be. I'm just trying to see what else is on here. I think that's it. But I wanted to share this with y'all because when I read it, and I was like, what in the world? I was like, this is crazy. I was like, let me tell the people that all the stuff they've been planning to do and what they still got in plans, like trying to do to us. And see, this was dated 5/27. I mean 5/26, but he did amend it. He added some more stuff on 5/27, but it didn't have like the whole breakdown on this. It was just like 2-3 pages. And I want to say that's it. But you can get it yourself if you go to courtlistener.com and then put parcel, Cyrus parcel, or just type in parcel and it'll come up. And so yeah, I just wanted to like show that to y'all. I hope that y'all was able to see and hear and all of that stuff. And this is a journey for truth. And I'll be coming with like some more videos because I've gotten to this QMAP thing now. And maybe I'll like show y'all that right fast, how to do that, because this is where you can start getting a better understanding of everything. And y'all will not be deceived, okay? This is where all the information everybody is getting all over the world. This is a movement that's been going on for like 3 years now, and so I'm late, but it's okay. If you go to QMAP.PUB, it's a person. It's a person that drops like certain little like things, and then you know, can click on the different things and stuff like that, and you find different information out, and you know, it's just like a lot of stuff. Like this one says it's time to wake up, and then it'll have like certain stuff. Like this one says time to wake up. So you click on this link, and it'll take you to like this search thing, and then they have like all these people, and they'll have like their on different like memes and comments and different stuff like that. People do research, and it's just a big like research hub. Like people just start putting stuff, like you just start seeing, you know, you just start seeing different drops and stuff. Like all of this stuff is like, it's so much stuff. Like it's a numerous of stuff. Like you'll see like all type of classified type of things. You'll see like all these like, you know, corruptible people. It'll go back to showing, you know, Obama, who he is, and just all types of stuff. It's like, it's crazy. But when you click on like a link or something, like Q, he'll give you like little messages, and you like go and do the research. You kind of find it. Like he was like follow the owl. He'll be like, symbolism is their downfall. So like, it's certain things like I knew about, you know, the deep state or the cabal or the illuminati, and they was always with symbols and stuff, you know, the Masonic people and all this stuff. But it's like 10 times crazy for real. Like everything has like an owl or like the horn heads and things like that. Like it's just crazy. That's all I can really say. It's just really crazy. Like a lot of this stuff is really, it's just really crazy, because it'll tell you like what's coming, what's happening, and all this stuff. And so this is just the beginning. More stuff is gonna be happening, and like I said, you can go to Q, and like he'll show you like it even have the different it had the different things, like it'll show you like the indictments and stuff, like resignations. It show you like the executive orders that Donald Trump done passed, human trafficking. It just show you like these are like the seal cases, and these are for like the pedophile ring. Let me see. I'm just spinning. I might close that out, so this one will open up. So it says right now it's 167,469 sealed indictments. And so it tells you like the areas where like, you know, you have the indictments. So we have like 724 sealed and non-sealed, like in different, because I'm in different areas. And God dang, that's my hometown, Virginia. That's ridiculous. But look over here. And these are like people that are going to jail. These are indictments. If y'all know what indictments is, the gray is like it ain't that many, but you can see where they have like the pedophile rings and all this stuff is trying to crack down on all these missing kids and stuff. That's a lot. That is a lot. Do they have more than Texas? Let me see, 15. Nope, California, some wicked people. But they'll tell you, you know, you go down and you'll see like all of this stuff. And just trying to just show y'all a little bit about QMAP. I just got on it the other day, and I done found so much information already, and I'm like, wow, you know, the stuff that I'm finding, I want to like compile like some videos and different things like that. See, like this is saying like the human trafficking, and it tells you like how many people they got and all this type of stuff. The judicial resignation. So this must be like for your companies, your big corporations, how many step down. But we know why they stepped down, because I just told you what's going on. They are pedophiles, okay? All these people is in pedophile rings. Okay, all these people are wicked. They nasty. Groupon, god dang Groupon. Groupon resigned. I used to love Groupon. So they wicked. Who else? Richmond Redevelopment Housing Authority. God, come on now. This is my hometown, man. What in the world they got going on? That's disgusting. Damon Duncan. I don't know him, but I'm just saying that's my hometown. Siemens, you see, they got all these people that just stepped down. All these people are wicked. All these people that step down. Why would a CEO step down from a company? You got to understand what's going on. Y'all got to wake up now. It's time to wake up. Dropbox. Dang, I use Dropbox all the time. Dang. Who else? Because I just started digging. Like I said, I just got on here and started digging not too long ago and really started learning how to use this QMAP, but it's a wealth of information. I'm trying to tell you. Ooh, he was fired. Who was fired? They was fired, wherever, right there, whoever they were. But all this information is here for the public, and so I'm here for it. Okay, Central Bank. Why you resign? The Central Bank. He was the governor. Facebook. The board members. The Facebook of the board member. He resigned. Of course she did. Of course she did. You know. And I mean, and the plot just thickens. You know, Nissan Motor in Japan. He resigned. This is a worldwide thing. We thought that the coronavirus. No, that was part of the plan. Okay, to try to stop these wicked people in high places. And that's why I kind of like did my title like that, because these are wicked people in high places. And so they're going down. You know, it's all coming out to the light. So I want to say I'm about done now, because I know it was this late and get ready to get in the bed. And Chipotle chairman. Oh yeah. So if y'all wanna understand how to do this QMAP, it's QMAP.PUB, P-U-B, okay? And this is a journey for truth. I'm gonna continue to keep on searching for the truth, keep on looking for the truth, keep on giving y'all the truth, even if it's, you know, through my teaching with my ministry, and also waking people up to come out of Babylon, come out of her, as the Bible tells us. We don't want to be in Babylon during the wrath, during the time of the judgment, during the time of when the Most High is doing what he's doing, okay? So this is Sojourning for Truth. I love y'all. And know that the truth will set you free. Even if it sounds weird and crazy, the truth will set you free. Nothing that you hear is a coincidence or is not a joke. It is the truth. So accept it, pray on it, meditate on it, and the Most High will tell you the truth. Okay? And so I think I'm done. Y'all have a good one.